Hi everyone, this is Chris Brazel. Welcome to my world and business access coding. So what is business access coding really about? Every business name has a coding behind the name. They have the semiotics behind their brand. What is their actual brand name saying? We see some brands just take off amazingly, and often they've got to have a great driving force behind it. But I've seen other people who have a great product, but they don't get their brand off the ground. So when I'm access coding you and your business, I'm first looking at, are you in alignment with even your business? So your personal coding system will say that yes, you are in alignment, and this is where you should be doing and what you should be doing. Or it's saying you're so far out, let's put you back on track in a different direction. And one of the ones I've been working with a lot lately is the oil business and the pyramiding scheme and that. And people have been coming to me because they've been frustrated. They say, I just can't get it off the ground. I can see where it can make money. And as soon as you code them, there's two codes within you that if you're in the oil business and you have these codes, you are never going to get it off the ground. It's against your whole principles. It's against the way you work. But there is a way to actually make it happen, and I can show you that way, but it's working totally different, simply using the oils or the health product or whatever it is, but you're using in a different way. You are not using it as a pyramid scheme or making money from others. Two of the most interesting people in the entertainment industry or the motivational business who changed quite an impact in a lot of people in inspiring them with their business is Tony Robbins. So Tony Robbins, you might have heard in my personal access coding, he was actually Anthony Robbins. When he goes Tony Robbins, he's in perfect alignment to who he is, what he does, and how she do it. Another one is Cliff Richard in the entertainment industry. He's a natural singer, but before 1980, he was Harry Roger Webb. In 1980, which is a 9, which was his unblocking code number, he changed to Cliff Richard, and we know he's been an amazing singer out there. If in Australia you look at Bunnings, Bunnings is a great store. Their name says exactly who they are. They're very much linked to the welfare and the home and general looking after the home and the family and the everyday man. So Bunnings is a simple brand. The colors for Bunnings is green and a reddy orange. What do they have? Green and a reddy orange. And even when you look at the ads that they do, they get their workers to do that ad. So they're kept in alignment all the way through. So how do you work with me? So first off, if you've got a business and it's not working, give me a buzz and let's see where the brand sits and if it's actually in alignment with you and what the codes are. What's the symbols you're using? What's the colors you're using? What's the semiotics of your brand? The next step is, say, if it's not working, let's change it to where it is. Now, I've changed companies in Australia, Serbia, Belgrade, USA, so I know how to turn a company around. And no one is too small in their area of business to too large, because at the end of the day, I'm doing exactly the same work. I'm simply access coding your business to success, and that's the end goal. And I get as much passion out of doing a family business and a small business to where we can go. And a lot of my businesses, when I'm working with a smaller person, you get so much passion out of it because you can see results immediately. And I would say 9 times out of 10, when I've coded the business right, designed the brands, designed where their headspace, how they're going to make money, they're actually making money within the 7 days after the branding. And one company, I remember years ago, I was absolutely, just so delighted. They had 2 companies, they were making, good money, not small amounts of money. But they'd come to hit their head against the wall and they really weren't getting the big money. So they came to me and I said, neither brand really says a statement where people with huge money, and we're talking millions, want to invest into a product with you. So I took the 2 brands, I put it into one, I coded it, I designed the business cards, within 7 weeks of the new design, the contract came in, which they thought they would never ever get from a bank. And what they got was the contract was actually worth 50% of the total 2 incomes of the other 2 companies over 12 months. Now, that is a good rebrand. So if you're sitting out there and your brand's not working, give me a buzz and let's access code it, let's semiotics, let's do the analysis and see why it's not working. If you're out there and you want to start a business, let's do it the right way. Let's see who you are, where we want to go. Let's code you right to fit you into the right spot at the right time. So this is me out. Send me an email, give me a call. Always love to work with you. But coding is my passion. And once you sit down and you code something, you will be amazed to see how there's a whole navigation that shows you from when you might have signed a contract to change something, to make a phone call. It all lines up and there's an exact pattern to follow. So this is me out. Have a super day and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.